Hi, good morning, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving for those who are celebrating it. I'm Stephan, the Senior Account Director, Head of Asia Pacific at Tubular. And today I'm really excited to be showing some cross-platform insights, social video insights, to inspire opportunities for key growth, and also how to reach the right audiences using the right influencers to drive higher engagements and conversions. So firstly, why is social video so important? Well, we're seeing new demographics emerge, new consumption behaviors, new brand interactions. And the reason why it's so important, as we've alluded earlier, is that the Generation Z and millennials are increasingly spending more time on these platforms, and you can't miss out on this growth opportunity. And that's what we're doing at Tubular Labs. We're analyzing all the world's video content on these platforms currently to really empower our clients to shape culture through social video. And specifically, we provide actionable insights into who are the rising content creators here in Singapore, in the region, and also globally. And also, what are the new content categories and new trends, as well as the passions, again, that are driving culture through social video. And we're lucky to have amazing partners, some of them on these logos here, some of them are in the room. So yeah, thank you for being such great partners. So next I'm going to talk about the bigger picture and share some macro insights into what's happening in social video in Asia Pacific. So firstly, why is social video so important in this part of the world? Well, we looked at some data looking at the views growth in Southeast Asia versus other parts of the world like the US and EU5. And you can see here that Southeast Asia's views grew 16% higher in H1 of this year compared to last year. And it was also 16 times higher than the EU5's rate. So there's growth momentum, and we're seeing that this continues to grow as time goes. And who is driving this growth? Well, unsurprisingly, it's driven by influencers. And you can see, for example, brands have a small part of that, but a lot of it is ads. And when we look at the all-important engagement on the right-hand side, we can see that this is really dominated by influencers and media companies. So there's really a strong opportunity to partner with influencers to drive that higher engagement and conversions. And what is driving viewership today? This is looking at YouTube year to date. And entertainment, people in blogs, and gaming content are leading the way. And this definitely aligns with the earlier narrative that this is where the younger demographics take gaming, are spending a lot of time on watching live streams, uploading content about the games. So it's really important to be understanding the audiences on these platforms. And some of the trends that we're seeing, and this is definitely a global phenomenon, but it's definitely happening in Southeast Asia, and that's YouTube Shorts. We're really seeing it taking off, with demand far outpacing supply. And what you can see here are the views in October of this year grew by 10x versus earlier in January. And the uploads also increased by 8 times in that same time period. So YouTube Shorts presents a really great opportunity to tap into an unsaturated market where influencers really thrive on that shorter form content. And also what we do is we analyze and deep dive into the actual video content itself to really understand like what are the key emerging trends that we're seeing. And these were three key ones across the industry we're seeing in Southeast Asia. Unsurprisingly, testing TikTok trends, transformational videos. And the third one's an interesting one, exploring other genres. So this is a Indonesian beauty influencer, Rachel Goodard, who's really promoting food content outside of her core audience. And this is something we're seeing a lot of, people trying to engage and target new audiences outside of their own. And I've got an example in just a second. So the next part is, how can influencers help drive interest for your brand by leveraging their audience, and also how to pick the right one. And again, a key thing here is really partnering with influencers from various industries can help you target new, younger audiences. And what this is looking at here are the top 3 brand industries that sponsored gaming influencers in Southeast Asia. And we can see that it's actually not gaming brands, but other brands. So retail, personal care and health, toys and board games. And you can see some of the other, the top 3 campaigns, like Shopee working with Enjoy Gaming. So again, we're seeing a lot of exploring other audiences outside of your core to find new opportunities. And then the next big question is, how do you pick the right influencer? Well, it definitely depends a lot on an influencer's audience and how engaged they are. But subscribers has long been the metric of success, but it doesn't really tell you how engaged an audience is. For example, they might be subscribed to content, but no longer watching it anymore. So highly recommend metrics like unique viewership and minutes watched to really assess the reach and engagement of an influencer. And took a live example here of 2 leading gaming influencers, Aura Gaming and Mia Aug. And whilst Aura Gaming has 3 times less subscribers than Mia Aug, his unique viewers to subscribers ratio is actually significantly higher with a 129% ratio. So it's really important that you're using the right metrics based on your objectives to really increase the return on investment on your influencer partnerships. And lastly, a sneak peek, something we're really excited and we're launching at Tubular is connecting social video to ROI and to consumption behavior. So I wanted to give an example here of Jinhao Tan, showing some of his key metrics here, like his audience demographics. He's reaching 10 million unique viewers globally, some of the engagement metrics that we talked earlier. But exciting to share some of the audience data. So for example, his audience is really into sketch comedy, parodies, personal development. And then when we look at the consumer behavior, their audience is 1.2 times more likely to buy school supplies. So if you're looking to market gaming keyboards, martial art weapons, education books, school supplies, definitely go speak to Jinhao. So really excited to be coming out with these new metrics very soon. So 3 key takeaways from the presentation. The first one is the power of social video to reach younger audiences. We've seen how social video is increasingly important to target these younger audiences, and particularly that Gen Z, who are increasingly spending more time on the platforms. Secondly, the importance of leveraging influencers for high engagements and conversions, and also really thinking about the key metrics to take a unique reach or minutes watch to really drive that reach and engagement. And third, it's more than views, and we are connecting viewership with consumer behaviors to make more inspired planning decisions and optimizations. And with that, I'll conclude. This is my email in case you have any questions. Happy to chat afterwards as well. But thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you.